Hey, Scruffy. So I'm about 50 minutes early. I'm 45. So I have a new can, or a fresh can of food. Let's see, it's the meaty pate with real chicken and tuna. And of course, your standard kibble. Okay, there are the meows. Okay, I'll come out now. Food on the table. Put the glove on. Okay. So we've been having problems with Scruffy scratching me. So I'm a little nervous. So I've been trying to be a little more cautious the past few days. Last night I think was pretty good about being cautious, but yeah, he still scratched me. So I'm just lightly petting him right now. So it makes me nervous when he turns like that, because that's usually when he's been striking recently. So maybe I shouldn't follow him when he turns away. I should just let him turn and turn back. So when he turns back, that's when he strikes. So if I let him turn and don't pet him, maybe hold my ground and then let him turn back into the glove, maybe. But I presume he wants, he turns because he wants me to pet his back. So it's giving a lot of mixed signals. So kind of another standard day. Feels similar to yesterday. So once again, the weather seemed about the same. So yesterday, yeah, we had that weird, hey, scratch. It's a light scratch, but it was a scratch. Yeah. So you need to be nicer. I don't know how to get it through his thick skull. That scratching's not acceptable. So I can feel the claws lightly scrape against the glove, but yeah, it's fairly light. So the other times, yeah, a lot of times it actually catches the glove. So this one I could tell is lighter. Often, yeah, he's been striking me with his left paw, and so I'm usually on his left side also, I think, when he scratches. So I think Scruffy, I think I remember Scruffy's left paw anyway, so it may not mean a whole lot. So I think I remember reading that, where yeah, male cats are generally left pawed, and I think females are right pawed. Something like near 70-80%. But yeah, apparently calico and tortoiseshell are usually female. So I've been having a hard time figuring out if Scruffy counts as tortoiseshell or calico, because usually when I think of calico, I think of patterns and spots, and Scruffy is not really spotted or patterned. And then tortoise, I think, is 2 colors, and I guess he has 3, so I guess it makes him much more calico. And then his coloring's weird. So yeah, one of you commenters said he's a dilute, which I guess means the muted colors, and so they're even more rare than the calicos and the tortoise. So there's a chance, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So if Scruffy is tortoise or calico, the chances are he's a she, and then but the pawing goes the other way. And there's a meow. I mean, you already want your food a little early. And there is a chance that Scruffy or a calico could be or a tortoise could be a male, but those are really, really rare. So anyway, if I had to guess now, I think Scruffy is a girl or female. But as I said before, I don't want to keep switching pronouns, at least until I have like a definitive answer. And I get pointed to Scruffy's rear, but there's so much fur back there. And I know Scruffy's been TNR'd, so I know the males look different after they've been TNR'd, so you gotta get a better look, and you gotta actually know what you're looking at. And so I've seen diagrams on the web, but there's so much fur on Scruffy, I'm not confident I've seen anything. So anyway, I actually don't care that much. So if I ever get Scruffy to the vet, I'll probably start calling Scruffy a she if I get that confirmation. But for now, I don't care. So I don't feel like switching pronouns. It just confuses me more. So we're going back and forth for a while, and screw that. And then we might look, I'll find out, oh no, Scruffy is actually a boy. It's just one of those really rare ones. But Scruffy is kind of a smaller cat, so also that, or at least compared to Boots, so that also suggests female, I think, because the females are a little smaller. Usually. Of course, I don't know what breed Scruffy is. That's another question. So maybe Scruffy comes from a small breed. I'm assuming Scruffy's a mix of a bunch of things. A mutt. Okay, let's get your food. Thank you. So, of the breeds, yeah, I've said this before, so the little tufts of hair coming out the ears and the really thick mane in the front kind of made me think of Maine Coon a little bit, at least, partly. But I think Scruffy's too small, so it could be a mix, though. So I think Persian was another one. At first, yeah, I didn't. I mean, yeah, I think a mix of Persian, yeah, could fit. But I've seen pictures of some other Persians recently, and the original pictures of Persians I saw didn't make me think of Scruffy. But the more recent pictures I've seen actually made me think more of Scruffy. So maybe Scruffy is a lot more Persian than I thought. So the flat face is apparently a key distinction of a Persian, and the longer fur as well. And then, now that they've learned the term dilute, I think I came across a dilute Persian, so yeah, there's a chance Scruffy. So he's part Persian, even a good chunk of Persian. So let's see. Anyway, yeah, I came out today with the water, and he was sleeping around the corner, kind of out of sight, and I moved over to get a picture of him, and then yeah, it looked like he was satisfied not coming over here, and just so I decided to go back in, and then yeah, the moment I was trying to lock the door, that's when Scruffy comes waltzing around the corner. So yeah, he was waiting for me to leave, and yeah, he was not moving very slowly. He wasn't running, but yeah, he wasn't going slow either. So yeah, he was saying, "Oh, good, he's gone. I'm gonna get the water." And so yeah, once again, he took a long drink, though not nearly as long as yesterday. So I did overlay the footage of him drinking last night, just to see if dinner was longer than his drink, or vice versa. And his drink was longer than dinner. So that was unusual. So yeah, I cut the video at when the dinner ended. But actually, yeah, the drink ended, I think, like within a minute of that. So basically, you'd see him pull up his head, and then he'd just take off. So let's see. Yeah, I was talking about the weather. So yeah, it had that weird thing where they keep predicting it's going to get warmer, and it doesn't. However, yesterday it did get a little bit warmer right around early afternoon, like right after lunch. So we saw kind of a little spike in the heat, and I mean, it's warm. So the sun came shining through, and yeah, it actually got really nice. And then yesterday I tried to go for a walk to take advantage of it, but by the time I got out for the walk, yeah, it was already cooling down, so it didn't last long. So today was kind of the same thing. So like right after lunch, yeah, it kind of peaked, and then yeah, quickly start cooling down. So the weather report keeps saying it's still going to get warmer, but it's been saying that for I think almost 2 weeks now. So I don't know what to think. So today I decided not to go for a walk. Figured we needed a recovery day, even though I'm only walking now. I feel my legs are a little tired, and I'm still worried about my hip. And yeah, I still need to do my stretching exercises. I actually didn't do them last night, so not good. But I think my legs needed a break, so. So I did do some pull-ups late afternoon. So I did see Scruffy out on the deck while I was doing them. He was, at least when I first came out, he was way on the other side of the deck, 120 feet away. And he probably knew I was there, but yeah, he never made eye contact. He was hiding behind a potted plant. I could see his tail. I don't think he was really hiding. He was there before. It just happened to be that there was a potted plant between us. And then he left. So it's getting close to dinner, so I'm guessing he came over here. So can I feed him early or something? Let's see. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot if I mentioned. I encountered a new stray or feral cat at the park a few days ago. It was I think it was gray on the top and white on the bottom. Short-haired, bigger than Scruffy. Seemed relatively nice. Didn't come up to me exactly, but it also didn't run away from me either. And it just held his ground. He was sitting next to a tree as I walked by the path. And Scruffy ate fast tonight. So I have a online meetup later tonight, so I'm going to go in soon. I think I have a little bit of time before it starts still, but yeah. The past few I've gone to have always been late. So I'd like to get my dinner first. Okay, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.